Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jai Jai Gornitai, 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 Jai Gornitai. Jai Jai Gornitai, 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 Jai Gornitai. Nitai Gaur Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Gaur Hari Bol. Jai Gaur Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Gaur Hari Bol. We're going to chant Damodarastic prayers.
现在会先念诵 Damodara 的祷文。
We'll sing the Damodarastic prayers and then we'll talk about them.
我们会先唱诵这个 Damodara 的祷文，然后我们会再谈一下这个祷文。
You all like this song very much?
大家都喜欢这首歌吗？
Do you know what it means?
你知道当中的意思是什么？不知道。They don't know. They said.
Those who have a Srimad Bhagavatam set in their home, they can start to understand what it means.
如果你的家中有一套整套的正典摩迦瓦坛的话，你就可以现在开始去理解它的意思。
So I asked last night, How many of you have a Srimad Bhagavatam, all the available volumes in your home?
那所以昨晚我也有问过了，你们在
Raise your hand.
家中有一套这样的薄伽瓦坛在家里面吗？
Raise your hand.
举手吧。
Oh. Who doesn't?
谁没有？
Two. Only two.
只有2位没有嘛。
So everyone else, you have up to the 10th canto.
所以大家都有直到第10编的薄伽瓦坛了吧 ？Yes。
I have been discussing today about how to get the 11th and 12th canto, as well as the rest of the 10th canto.
那今天我也有讨论，就是怎么去拿11、12编，还有之前的第1至第10篇。
Mukunda Angri Prabhu from Taiwan is here. He has this vision.
就是来自台湾的 Mukunda Angri Prabhu， 他有一个愿景。
Srimad Bhagavatam is the presence of Krishna.
圣典薄伽瓦坛是来自 Krishna 的礼物。
The sages at Naimisharanya were concerned. Now that Krishna, 5,000 years ago, has disappeared from ordinary vision, what will happen to the world?
在 Naimisaranya 森林里面的圣洁，他们非常担心。那 Krishna 5000年，他从这个世界里面消失了，那之后的世界会变成怎么样呢？
Just like now, you are wondering, what will happen to the world?
就像我们大家现在都在想，这个世界将来会发生什么事？
Wild weather, nuclear weapons, what next?
就是这些核武器很不好的天气等等的，怎么办？
So the sages at Naimisharanya, they concluded that Srimad Bhagavatam will be the sun that lights up the darkness.
所以呢，在 Naimisaranya 森林里面的圣洁呢，他们的结论就是圣典薄伽瓦坛就会像黑暗里面的太阳。
So the more you read and discuss Srimad Bhagavatam, the more successful your life is.
所以，如果我们越多阅读和讨论圣典薄伽瓦坛的话，我们的生命就会变得越成功。
Everyone here wants success, yes?
大家都希望成功，对吧？
Who doesn't want
谁
success?
不希望成功？
You want your life to be successful.
你们都希望生命变得成功，
That means you equip yourself with Srimad Bhagavatam.
就是代表我们需要用圣典薄伽瓦坛来装备自己。
And then you have the knowledge to cross over the dangerous ocean of the age of Kali.
所以这样的话，我们就会有足够的知识去跨越这个卡利年代的海洋。
Srimad Bhagavatam gives you the direct association of Krishna.
圣典薄伽瓦坛给我们直接的联谊 ，Krishna 的联谊。
Who doesn't want the association of Krishna?
谁不想要 Krishna 的联谊？
Anyone? You don't want?
不想的有谁不想？
And when you chant the Hare Krishna mantra, you are begging for Krishna's presence.
当我们念诵Hare Krishna 曼陀的时候，我们就是在祈祷、祈求 Krishna 的临在。
As soon as your tongue touches the holy name of Krishna, there's an effect.
只要我们的舌头触碰到 Krishna 的圣名的话，这个效果已经在了。
Lord Chaitanya explains in Chaitanya Charitamrita that the holy name of Krishna doesn't even wait for initiation.
主财坦也在这个永恒的财坦耶经里面有解释到了，这个Mahamantra 的力量甚至不需要等待接受启迪。
So please take advantage of the Mahamantra and take advantage of Srimad Bhagavatam.
所以我们应该好好的利用这个薄伽瓦坛，还有Mahamantra。
You have to have a hunger and eagerness for Krishna.
我们必须要很饥饿、很想、很渴望得到 Krishna。
Do you know how to be greedy?
你们知道怎么变得贪心吗？
Who here doesn't know how to be greedy?
在场的各位有谁不知道怎么变得贪心？
Anyone? You don't
有
know?
谁不知道？
Who has been greedy before? Raise your
有
hand.
谁以前都有贪心过？举手吧。
What was it for?
为了什么？钱 money for money。
Money. No money, no talk.
没钱没话说。
Money, what else?
除了钱还有什么？
A lot of desire.
beauty and nice food.
Beauty?
Yes, beauty.
What does that mean?
Oh, women.
Oh, you want to be beautiful,
你们想变得漂亮，对吧？
or you want a beautiful man? Which one?
或者是你想要一个英俊的男人，是哪一种？
Huh?
Both.
Both. What else have you been greedy for? The latest fashions?
还有什么？比如说最新潮的衣服之类的。哦，happiness，
健康
health。
But you're greedy for this.
但是你需要很贪心，希望得到的。
Greed means you can never get enough.
贪心就是代表呢，你从来不觉得这种东西是够的。
I've got to have this.
我必须有它，
More, more,
要
more.
更多更多。
Yes? You have been like that for material things.
你对一些物质的东西，你曾经是过这样。
What bhakti, Krishna consciousness means to become greedy for Krishna.
但是奉爱了 Krishna 自觉，就是代表你需要对 Krishna 变得贪心，
That's the only price that you can pay for Krishna.
就是你为了 Krishna 所付的价值只有这样。
The neophyte devotee.
但是就算你是一位很新的奉献者的话，你也可以尝到一点点这种为了 Krishna 而生的贪念。
You have to desire to engage in Krishna's service and associate with Krishna through the Mahamantra and through Srimad Bhagavatam.
所以你必须要很贪心，想要从事为 Krishna 服务，还有通过Mahamantra 和圣典国家瓦坛跟 Krishna 联谊。
Just like you've been greedy for material things.
就像你对物质的东西感到有贪念一
I
样。
want this. I want this. I must have it.
我想要这东西，我必须要得到它。
This kind of desire, intensity we want for Krishna.
就是这种很密集的这种贪念，我们就想要放到 Krishna 身上。
And then you can condemn yourself. You can condemn yourself.
那你就可以批评自己，
Where is my desire for Krishna?
我对 Krishna 的欲望在哪里呢？
Why am I so contaminated by the illusory energy?
为什么我会受到这种假象能量的污染呢？
And what does the illusory energy Maya do to you?
那这个 Maya 就是假象能量，它的职责是什么？
It fills you with so many unnecessary
就
desires.
是它让我们充满了很多不必要的欲望。
Instead of being desperate for Krishna, for getting Krishna, you become desperate for so many temporary material goals.
就是我们没有了为了 Krishna 感到我很想要 Krishna， 但是取而代之的就是我们有很多对物质的一些目标，我们很想去追求。
So the whole bhakti process is about awakening desire for Krishna.
所以整个奉爱的过程就是唤醒我们对 Krishna 的欲望。
And the whole process of material existence is about increasing your lusty desires, your greed for temporary so-called happiness.
那所以物质的过程呢，就是唤醒我们对一些短暂的所谓的快乐物质的东西的欲望。
So at some point, a devotee has to choose.
所以呢，到某一个程度的时候呢，奉献者需要做出选择。
You have to decide what you want.
你需要去选择你想要什么。
You see, in the beginning, Lord Chaitanya gives you a taste.
那你看看开始的时候，主宰他也给你一个品味。
Even though you don't know who is Krishna.
虽然你不知道谁是 Krishna，
Lord Chaitanya, Lord Nityananda, they give you the taste of love of Krishna, even though you don't know who is Krishna.
主宰他的主尼天南岛，虽然你不知道 Krishna 是谁，但是他们也给了你对 Krishna 一点点的品味。
Are you thinking about this?
你们有想过这点吗？
How can you taste love of someone you don't know?
你怎么可能去品尝了一个你不懂的人的爱？
It's never happened to you.
这是对，就是你所发生的事情吗？
In your romantic experiences, you got to know someone and then you said, oh, Maybe I love you.
那在一些你浪漫的经验里面呢，可能你认识了有一个人，你跟他相处以后，你就在想，可能我爱他，
But not at first.
但是不是在开始的时候。
If you walk out onto the street here with your friends and you point to someone on the far side of the street,
如果你跟朋友走在下面的街上，你看到对面的街道上有一个人，你指着他，
and you say to your friends, see that person way over in the crowd there?
你跟人指着那个人，你跟你的朋友说，你看看在对面街等着的那个人呢，
I love him. I love her.
我喜欢那个人，
And what will your friends say?
那你的朋友会怎么样？
Huh?
You are crazy.
They'll ask, do you know the person?
他会问了，你认识那个人吗？
And you'll say, no, but I just love that person.
那你回答我不认识他，但是我就爱他。
Everyone will think you're crazy.
所有人都会觉得你是疯了吗？
But Lord Chaitanya, Lord Nityananda are giving the taste of love of Krishna to persons who don't even know who is Krishna.
但是主柴塔雅主尼天那的，他们给了Krishna 的爱给这些甚至不知道 Krishna 是谁的人。
How many of you have been to Vrindavan?
有谁去过 Vrindavan 呢？
Raise your hand.
举手，
Very good.
很好。
Maybe not now, but in the early days of Vrindavan, early days of devotees of ISKCON going to Vrindavan,
可能不是现在，但是以前的日子ISKCON 的奉献者去 Vrindavan 的时候呢，
I remember I first went in 1977.
Maharaj 他记得他第一次去的时候是1977年。
And you know Lowy Bazaar, where all the shops are?
你们知道这个 Loy Bazaar 就是很多商店的地方，
You all know because that's where the saris are.
你们肯定知道，这就是你们买 sari 的地方。
They also have sweet shops.
还有卖糖果的店。
Who has seen the sweet shops on Lowy Bazaar?
有人看过在 Loy Bazaar 那些卖糖果的店吗？
Maybe they don't do it now, but back in 1977, the sweet shop owners would see you and they would call, Prabhu, Prabhu, come, come, come.
那可能现在不会，但是在1977年的时候呢，那些糖果店的老板，他们看到有人经过，他们就会叫着他们 Prabhu Prabhu 过来过来这样。
Here, take one of these.
这里有一个糖果，你试试看。
And they would hand you a milk sweet.
然后他就会给你一颗牛奶糖。
Burfi, Sandesh, Rasgul.
Burpees and Rascal 不同的牛奶糖。
Take.
吃吧吃吧。
So the devotee would, oh.
所以奉献也这么好。
Sit down, Prabhu, sit down.
吃了以后，那个老板就会好了，坐吧，坐好吧。
We have more sweets here.
我们还有更多糖果。
So first they're giving the taste for free.
所以首先他们就是免费给你尝一尝，
And then they say, sit down, let us discuss how you can have more sweets.
然后他们就会叫你坐下，我们讨论怎么可以更多的糖果，
Is this one? Is that one? Is that one? Is that one?
不同的种类啊，这个那个这样。
But first, the taste.
但首先是品味，
So that is how Lord Chaitanya is different from Lord Krishna.
所以就是主宰他也跟主 Krishna 的分别所在。
Krishna is very strict.
Krishna 非常的严格，
What does he say at the end of Bhagavad Gita?
他在国家梵歌里面最后说什么？
First, you surrender to me.
首先你必须要臣服于我，
No taste.
不需要品味。
First, surrender. Then we talk about taste.
首先我们先臣服，才谈这个品味。
Krishna says, Brahmabhuta prasanatma na shochati na kangshati. First, you come to the Brahman platform, understanding you are spirit soul.
所以 Krishna 说呢，你首先来到这个 Brahman 梵的层面呢，理解你就是一个灵性的灵魂，
And you'll be joyful simply understanding that you're the spirit soul, not the body.
然后你就很快乐、很简单的理解到你是灵魂，也不是这个物质的躯体。
And your life will show that you have no more lamentation and no more desiring.
然后你的生命就会告诉你，就再没有悲伤，也没有任何欲望，
No more material desiring.
没有任何物质的欲望。
Lamenting because what I have I'm losing, and then you're yearning, I need more, I need more, I need more.
为什么你会悲伤？就是因为你失去了一些东西，或者是你还没有得到一些东西，你觉得我需要更多，我需要更多。
What else are the qualifications for the Brahma-Bhuta platform?
那还有，如果你想要去到这个 Brahma Buddha 的层面，你需要什么资格？
Who knows?
有谁知道？
Who has read Bhagavad Gita?
有谁读过这个国家法恩歌？就是我们来到这个法恩的 Brahma Buddha 的层面要怎么样？
Samat sarveshu bhuteshu, you see all living entities as equal.
就是呢，你需要把所有的生物体都看成同等。
So then what does Krishna say?
那 Krishna 又怎么说呢？
When you have these qualifications, then we can discuss.
Krishna 就说了，你有这个品质的话，我们才讨论下去，
Then we can start talking about devotional service.
我们才可以继续讨论奉爱服务。
So how many of you had those qualifications before chanting Hare Krishna and engaging in Krishna's service?
所以呢，我们在念诵 Hare Krishna 曼陀跟从事 Krishna 服务之前呢，我们有谁是有这些品质呢？
You've understood fully that you're a spirit soul, number one.
首先，第一点，你完全的理解你是灵魂。
Number two, you were always joyful.
第二点，你常常都很快乐。
Number three, no material hankering.
第三，没有物质欲望。
Number four, no material lamentation.
第四，不会物质而悲哀。
Number five, seeing all living entities as equal.
第五，把所有生物体都看成同等。
How many of you were like that before?
有谁之前已经是这样的？
So Krishna is very strict. That is my point.
所以呢，Maharaj 论点就是 Krishna 非常严格。
He says, first have these preliminary qualifications, then we talk about bhakti.
所以呢，我们必须要有些首要的条件，我们才可以谈论奉爱。
Krishna just orders, surrender to me.
Krishna 的分令臣服于我。
Sarvadharma prityaja mamekam sharanam vraja. Abandon all your conceptions and take the knowledge from me.
就是放弃你所有的概念，从 Krishna 我呢这边呢得到知识。
What does it mean when Krishna says, Sarvadharma prityaja, surrender to me? What does that mean?
当 Krishna 说臣服于我的时候是什么意思呢？
I'll tell you.
Maharaj 告诉你。
As Srila Prabhupada explains, it means shut down your plan-making factory.
那圣号它是有这样的一个解释，就是呢，你取消所有你想开工厂的欲望。
Krishna is saying, shut down your plan-making factory and take my plan.
就是你所有比如说开工厂什么的欲望，你都取消它，然后就去拿 Krishna 计划。
That is surrender.
就是臣服的意思。
And what do we say?
但是我们怎么说？
No.
不要。
My plan-making factory is so important.
我们现在要建工厂的这种计划很重要。
Well, why should I be alive if I don't have a plan-making factory?
那如果我们没有这种开工厂的欲望的话，我生存又有什么意思呢？
My plans are so successful.
我的计划呢很成功。
No, we've been failing lifetime after lifetime.
不对，因为我们已经生生世世的失败了。
But even though our plans always fail, we are so attached to them.
但虽然呢，我们的计划呢生生世世的失败，我们还是很依附于自己的计划，
Isn't it true?
对吧？
Birth after birth, we're fools.
生生世世我们都是愚蠢的人。
How many have been cheated before, deceived?
你们有谁是受过别人欺骗？
Whether some small thing or big thing.
就是小事或者是大事有人骗过你？
Raise your hands. How
举
many?
手。
Yes. It's a horrible feeling, yes?
这是很恐怖的一种感觉，对吧？对。
Yeah, someone's cheated you,
有人骗你，
deceived you, tricked you.
骗你，玩弄你，
And you say, never again, never again.
然后你说以后不要这样啊。
But lifetime after lifetime, the material energy has bewildered us and cheated us, yet we still want more cheating.
但是呢，生生世世这个物质的力量呢，常常在困惑我们呢，欺骗我们，但是我们还是想要相信它。
So in this way, Krishna explains in Gita, Mudha janmani janmani. Birth after birth, you'll be a fool.
所以呢 Krishna 在薄伽梵根里面这样说了，生生世世呢，你都是一个愚蠢的人。
What else does Krishna say in the Gita?
Krishna 在薄伽梵根里面还有讲到什
He
么？
says vimudha. That means not ordinary fool, but super fool.
就是不是普通的笨蛋，而是非常非常大的笨蛋。
Why don't we take Krishna's offer to shut down our plan-making factory?
为什么我们呢不拿 Krishna 这个给我们的东西去取消我们起建工厂之类的计划
We don't take Krishna's offer because we think we know better.
我们没有接受 Krishna 给我们的，因为我们觉得自己懂得更多。
So, as we were saying, Krishna is very strict.
刚才也有讲过了 ，Krishna 很严格。
First surrender, then we talk.
首先臣服，我们才讨论。
But that same Krishna, as Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, breaks all of Krishna's rules.
但是呢，这同一位 Krishna 呢，他也财太马尔布身份出现的时候，就打破了这一切。
That is what Sri Sri Gaurnitai are doing.
这就是须须公尼他正在做的事。
Krishna comes as Mahaprabhu, Balaram comes as Nityananda, and they break all of Krishna's rules.
Krishna 以财太马尔布的身份降临，巴拉拉以Nityananda 的身份降临，然后他们打破了所有的规矩。
How do they do that?
他们怎么做？
They give the taste of loving Krishna even to persons who don't know who is Krishna.
他们把爱 Krishna 的品味给予所有人，就算那个人不知道 Krishna 是谁。
How many people in Hong Kong or China know about Krishna?
在香港或者是中国有很多人，有谁知道 Krishna 呢？
How many are coming up to you saying, "Oh, Krishna, I want to know more.
有人会走到你面前跟你说：“哦 ，Krishna 吗？我想认识他更多。
Tell me about Krishna."
告诉我关于 Krishna 的东西吧。
Very rare.
很少，对吧？
对。
None.
But Lord Chaitanya is giving out, he's freely distributing the taste of loving Krishna even to people who don't know anything about Krishna.
但是呢，主财他也是免费的给予这种爱 Krishna 的品味给所有人，就算那个人不认识 Krishna。
They taste Krishna through the kirtan.
他们通过kirtan 品尝到
They
Krishna。
taste Krishna through Srimad Bhagavatam.
通过薄伽瓦堂品尝到
They
Krishna。
taste Krishna through the prasad.
通过 prasad 品尝到 Krishna。
And then they ask, what is this?
然后他们就会问呢，这是什么？
So after tasting, then they want to know something about Krishna.
有一点点的品味，他们就会想知道关于 Krishna 更多的事。
I saw Srila Prabhupada explain this point.
我看过圣帕普帕解释这一点。
He was at a temple in the city of Atlanta.
在这个阿特兰大他的庙宇里面，他这样解释。
So he didn't chant Jai Radha Madhava. That's what he usually would begin a class with.
通常呢，他开始这个讲课的时候会念诵这个 Jai Radha Madhava， 但是那次他并没有。
Instead, he sang a song, Padama Karuna Pahundwijana Nitai Gaura Chandra. These two lords, Gaur Nitai, are extremely, supremely merciful.
但是他就是唱出 Maharaj 刚才提到的那个巴掌，他就是说这两位主呢，他们是非常的自尊的仁慈。
Sabha Avatar Sar Shiromani Kevala Ananda Kanda. They are the essence of all incarnations.
他们是所有的这是个化身的精要精华。
And what are they bringing for you?
他们为你带来什么呢？
The Kanda, the path of Kevala Ananda, pure bliss.
就是纯粹的快喜乐的一条道路。
So the song urges you, Bhaja Bhaja Bhai, Chaitanya Nitai.
所以那首歌的歌词就是 Bhaja Bhaja Bhai Chaitanya Nitai。
My dear brothers and sisters, call out to Gauranga Nitai.
亲爱的兄弟姐妹呢，叫唤Gauranga的名字吧。
Vishaya Chadiya, Sera Se Majaya, Mukhe Bola Hari Hari. Once you are starting to chant Hari Hari, then we can talk about giving up the sense gratification.
只要你开始念诵哈利哈利的话，我们接着就可以讨论怎么去放弃这些物质的欲望。
Everyone is ready?
大家准备好了吗？
Say, Hari! Hari! Now we can talk about giving up the sense
那
gratification.
我们现在可以讨论怎么放弃感官享乐。
So that is Gauranga Nitai's program.
那这就是 Gauranga Nitai 他们的计划。
First taste, and then we talk about the other things.
首先有一点要品尝一点品味，那么我们就继续讨论。
So who will not accept such mercy?
那有谁不会接受这种仁慈呢？
Remember, like the sweet shop in Lowy Bazaar in Vrindavan.
刚才我们谈过，在 Vrindavan Loy Bazaar 的糖果店，
Prabhu, Prabhu, Mataji, come, come, taste, taste.
Prabhu Mataji 来尝这个糖。
And so you think, oh, a free sweet? Sure, I'll take it.
那你在想了啊，免费的嘛，好吧？我
Sit down, Prabhu, sit down.
坐下，坐下。
And then they often, in those old days at Lowy Bazaar, they would have a picture of Prabhupada on the wall.
那以前呢，在 Loy Bazaar，它这种店呢，他们在墙上面有这个 Prabhupada 的唱片。
I know your guru.
我是灵性导师。
I knew him when I was a little boy.
我小男孩的时候已经认识他了。
They're saying all this, of course, so you'll buy some sweets.
当然，他们这样说是因为希望你会去买他们的糖。
So how is it we can refuse Lord Chaitanya's mercy?
那我们又怎么可以去抗拒主宰他雅的仁慈呢？
We are so attached to our cat and dog life,
我们太依附于我们像猫狗一样的生活，
eating horrible things,
是那些恐怖的东西，
being the slave of lust, anger, and greed.
变成了这种欲望啊、愤怒啊、贪念的劳力，
With no desire to please Krishna.
但是没有去取悦 Krishna 的欲望。
Why should I please Krishna?
为什么我要取悦
What will
Krishna？Krishna
Krishna do for me?
为我做了什么？
How many of you can understand that Krishna is the supreme enjoyer?
我们当中有谁可以真正的理解到 Krishna 就是至尊的享受者呢？
Is difficult?
很难吗？
The science of the supreme enjoyer?
这个至尊享受者的科学，
How many think about that Krishna is the supreme enjoyer?
有谁想过 Krishna 就是至尊的享受者？
You think that you are the supreme enjoyer?
你认为自己才是至尊的享受者？
Krishna's.
Our disease is that we think we are the supreme enjoyer.
我们的病就是我们以为自己才是至尊的享受者，
But you'll say, no, I'm not like that.
但是你会不承认我不是这样的。
You'll say about yourself, I just want to be happy.
我只想要快乐，
Right?
对吧？
What? Swami, please, what's wrong with just wanting to be happy?
说明为什么我想要快乐有什么问题？
But just think,
那想想看，
as soon as you want to enjoy, you have to control.
只要呢你想要享乐的话呢，你需要控制。
That's the way this world is.
这就是这个世界的运作。
There's no innocent endeavor to enjoy.
就是呢，如果你想要享乐的话呢，我们去做一些并不会是无辜的。
Analyze your life. As soon as you do something to make yourself happy, there's control involved.
你想想，你分析一下你的生命，只要你想要去享乐的话，你必须要控制某一些东西。
Maybe that control is very subtle.
可能是一种很精微的控制。
It's like just move your eyebrows,
可能你就是扬一下眉毛，
change your voice.
改变你的声线。
Wouldn't you really like to do this?
你真的很想要这样
Then
做。
you move your eyes.
然后你就
That's control.
这就是控制。
Do you understand? That is control.
你明白吗？
Or you dress yourself very nicely to produce a certain effect.
或者是呢，你穿衣服穿得很美丽的，就是为了达到一些目的，
That means controlling.
这也是控制的一种。
Or if you're a man, you build your muscles.
那比如说你是男人的话，你就是锻炼你的肌肉。
Of course, these days, ladies are doing that also, yes?
那当然了，女性现在也会这样，
In Hong Kong, yes, ladies are building muscles.
香港也有女士这样做。
Fitness center,
去这些健身的中心，
always open fitness center.
就是24小时开。
They have those yet in Hong Kong?
也是，就是我们在香港也有这种。
So everyone has their different ways of trying to control.
所以呢，每个人对于尝试控制也有不同的方法。
I will control my career by getting more education.
我想要控制自己的事业发展呢，所以我去读更多的书。
I'll have some children to control.
我有一些孩子，我可以控制他，
And they'll do what I say and I'll be so happy.
他们跟着我说的做，我就很开心。
Can you see now that every time you try to be materially happy, you try to control in some way, subtle or very gross?
那你看到了吗？每当你想要达到一些物质的快乐的时候呢，你尝试用一些很精微还是很超出的方法去控制。
So who here is innocent?
所以我们在场有谁是无辜的？
We're all guilty of trying to imitate Krishna.
我们呢都有罪，我们的罪就是为了去模仿 Krishna。
So you say, why do I want to imitate Krishna? I'm me.
那可能你会问，为什么我要模仿 Krishna？ 我就是我。
But Krishna is the only true enjoyer.
但是 Krishna 是唯一的真正的享受者。
Krishna never works for his pleasure.
Krishna 从来没有为了自己的快乐而去工作。
How many of you go to work? Raise your hands.
有谁需要工作？举手吧。
Yes.
对吧？
You say, hey, I'm going to work because I need to live.
你说我需要工作，因为我需要生活。
Yes, you need to survive.
当然你需要生存呢。
But you're also going to work in order to have a nice life,
但是呢，你工作是为了有好的生活，
right? To get things for me
为了自己得到自己想要的东西，
and for bodies that are in relation to you.
还有为那些跟你有关系的其他的躯体。
But what about Krishna?
但是 Krishna 呢
Krishna never works for his pleasure.
？Krishna 从来不需要为自己的快乐而工作。
You might say, oh, but doesn't Krishna herd cows?
但是你会问呢 ？Krishna 不需要牧牛吗？
But that's for fun.
但是牧牛也是为了好玩。
The cows are his pets.
那些牛就是他的宠物，
It's like some people keep a cat or a dog as pet.
就像那些养狗养猫当宠物一样。
Krishna keeps cows.
Krishna 就是养牛，
So he's known as Gopal Krishna.
所以他就是被称为 Gopal Krishna。
So now you know why Krishna plays a flute.
所以你知道为什么 Krishna 吹笛子了吗？
He plays a flute to show you he never works for his pleasure.
他吹笛子的意思就是告诉你们，他从来不需要为了自己的快乐而工作。
He just plays his flute and all living entities are attracted.
只要他吹笛子的时候，所有其他生物体都会受吸引。
So that is the supreme enjoyer.
这就是自尊享受者。
But we don't want to know about it,
但是我们不想要认识这个，
right?
对吧？
I want to know about my enjoyment, not Krishna's enjoyment.
我想要知道自己的享乐，但是 Krishna 的享乐我没兴趣。
What is Krishna going to do for me?
Krishna 可以为我做什么？
In this way, we are imitation Krishnas.
所以我们就这样变成了装扮 Krishna 的人。
So our situation in the material world comes from envy of Krishna.
所以呢，我们现在在物质世界这种境况，是因为我们嫉妒 Krishna。
Maybe when you were a little child, you wondered, why am I here?
可能你小时候你有想过，为什么我会在这里？
Anyone think like that when you were a little child?
有谁小时候这样想过？
I remember, I think I was 4 or 5 years old, and I was thinking, Where am I? Why am I here?
马哈小时候4、5岁的时候，他在想我在哪里啊？为什么我会在这里的？
We are in the material world because of envy of Krishna.
我们在物质世界是因为我们嫉妒 Krishna。
We want to be the controller and the enjoyer.
我们想要变成控制者、享受者。
But what is bhakti?
但是奉爱是什么？
Bhakti means to be enjoyed by Krishna, not to be the enjoyer, but to be the enjoyed.
奉爱的意思就是被 Krishna 所享受，而不是成为享受者，而是被 Krishna 成为 Krishna 所享受的。
There's the primary enjoyer, that is Krishna.
这就是也有这初步的享受者，就是 Krishna。
And there is the secondary enjoyer, that is us.
第二步的就是我们了。
Secondary enjoyment means Krishna enjoys, and because Krishna enjoys, then you're happy.
二手，这就是二手的意思，就是因为 Krishna 享乐，所以我们也会开心。
You understand?
你们理解吗？
But we like to be rebels.
但是我们想要反叛起来。
Why should I enjoy only after Krishna enjoys?
为什么我需要在 Krishna 享乐以后，我才可以享乐？
I want to be first.
我想要成为第一个享受的人。
Krishna should help me to be the primary enjoyer.
Krishna 应该帮助我成为第一个享受的人。
But that's impossible.
但这是不可能，
That's not the system.
并不是这个系统。
You know the example about the hand bringing food to the mouth.
大家都听过这个用手拿食物放到口中的例子吧？
Yes, there'll be dinner tonight.
我们待会有晚饭，对吧？
Huh? So try it. The hand starts to pick up the food.
那你试试看。
Prasad.
那你用手了去拿食物。
And instead of bringing the food to the mouth, the hand says, I'm tired of the mouth getting all the food.
然后想看这个手了，他就突然说了：“我现在很累了，我不想每次都要把食物送进口里面。
I, the hand, want to relish the food on my own.
我想要自己享受这个食物。
Why should the mouth and the stomach be the primary enjoyer? Why not the hand?
为什么口了、胃了才是第一个享受者？为什么不是我？
So try it tonight.
今晚试试看，
Pick up a samosa,
拿着一个samosa。”
and instead of the hand bringing it to the mouth, let the hand be the primary enjoyer.
不要放进口里面，你试试看，让这个手变成第一个胃的享受者。
With the hand, you can squeeze the sabji or the samosa.
你可以就是去拿这个 sabji， 拿这个 samosa，
Or let me try with noodles.
可能去面条怎么？
Squeeze some noodles in my hand.
你用手去挤这些面条，
In this way, the hand will be the primary enjoyer.
你这样的话手就会变成第一个享受者。
But you know, this is crazy.
但是你知道，这根本是疯狂的。
The purpose of the hand is to bring the food to the mouth, and then the food goes to the belly.
那这个手的目的就是他先要把这个食物放进口里面，那个口就是送这个食物去胃里面。
So you could consider the belly, the stomach is the primary enjoyer.
所以你可以想想看，这个胃才是第一个享受者。
So if you give the food to the mouth and it goes to the stomach, what happens to the hand?
那如果你把这个食物放进口里面，通过口放进胃里面，这个手会怎么呢？
Who knows?
谁知道？
You don't know what happens to the hand when the stomach gets all the food?
那你这个胃了得到所有的食物以后，你的手也会怎么样？
去拿力量啊，
类似
Huh?
someone said the hands also get the energy and nourishment.
Yes! Even though the hand is not the primary enjoyer.
就算呢这个手没有得到就是他不是第一位享受者。
The hand serves the stomach, but the hand benefits.
守了服务位，但是手也得到好处。
Do you understand?
你们理解吗？
By serving Krishna, we benefit even though we're not the primary enjoyer.
通过服务 Krishna， 虽然我们不是第一位享受者，我们也会得到好处。
But this is a difficult point for us to grasp
但是呢，这是我们很难掌握的一点，
because we are addicted to the illusion of being the primary enjoyer.
因为我们上瘾于我们成为第一个享受者的这种想象。
But by chanting Hare Krishna, reading Srimad Bhagavatam, it is possible to cure this disease.
但是呢，通过念诵 Hare Krishna， 还有阅读圣典佛教瓦坛呢，医治这个疾病是有可能的。
The attempt to imitate Krishna, the attempt to be the primary enjoyer is the real pandemic.
我们尝试去模仿 Krishna， 尝试成为第一位享受者，这才是最大的传染病。
What do you think?
你们怎么想呢？
Again, though, you'll say, oh, I'm so innocent.
可能你会说我是无辜的，
I just want to be happy.
我只想要快乐，
I want nice things.
我想要好的东西，
I.
我这样。
But we don't know who we are.
那我们都知道我们是谁，
Just like the little children, when they say, I want this, I want that, you don't take them so seriously.
就像了一个小孩子，他们说我要这我要那的时候，你就不会认真去对待。
You know that children don't really know what they want.
因为你们知道的，小孩子根本不真正知道自己想要什么。
But we are like that.
但我们就像这些小孩一样，
We are telling Krishna, Krishna, I know what I want. Give me what I want.
你跟 Krishna 说 ，Krishna， 我知道我想要什么，你给我想要的东西吧。
We are such tiny living entities, but we think we know so much.
我们只是一个这么小的生物体，但是我们以为自己懂得很多。
Krishna asks you, always think of me, become my devotee.
Krishna 说了，常常忆记我，变成我的奉献者。
Oh, no, I'm too busy.
不要，我太忙了。
Or I will wait till I'm 70.
或者是我等到我70岁再说吧。
Sometimes in India they say like this.
印度人就常常这样。
Bhakti, Krishna consciousness is for when you are in your 70s.
奉爱啊 ，Krishna 自觉呢是等到你70岁才谈的。
But when you are younger than 70, always think how to make more money.
但是你70岁以下的话，你就常常在想该怎么赚更多钱。
And then as soon as you become 70, then, now I'll be spiritual.
就你达到70岁的时候，你就会忽然间说啊，我现在变得灵性。
Or else they tell me, Swamiji, this is the material age, the time for materialism, not for spiritualism.
有时候他们会告诉妈妈，Swamiji， 现在这个是一个我需要追求物质的年纪了，不是追求灵性的年纪啊。
First, and this is what they say, like in USA, Australia, UK, first let me finish all my material desires, then I can easily become spiritual.
那可能呢，在英国、美国、澳洲等等，他们会这样讲：首先让我完成了我追求我所有的物质欲望，然后我才谈了去追求灵性的欲望。
They say like that here?
在这边他们也这样说吗？
说的也是的。
I've heard such craziness.
听过这种很疯狂的。
First you indulge fully the lower self and burn it out, and then automatically the higher self emerges.
这个讲法就是呢，你首先很沉醉、很低堕的这种自我，然后呢，你到最下底的时候呢，忽然之间你的更高层次的自我就会浮现出来。
How many thought like that? Don't raise your hand.
有谁这样想过？不要举手。就算你这样想，不要举手。
First, indulge the lower self, and then you're ready for the higher self.
就是沉醉于低等的自己，然后你就会准备好去迎接一个高的自己。
It never happens like that.
但是这并不是不会发生，一定不会永不。
The human form of life is meant for rules and regulations.
人类形体的生命呢，就是为了这些规范守则的。
But you want to be free.
但是你们想要自由，
That is a natural desire of the spirit soul to be liberated.
这个灵性的灵魂呢，他们有一个自然的欲望，就是得到解脱。
But real liberation means to be free of the control of material nature.
但是呢，真正的解脱就是代表呢，你可以免于物质自然的控制。
Material nature is regulating you, controlling you.
物质自然呢是在控制你、调节你。
So, yes, you want to be free, but you have to know what real freedom is.
所以呢，你想要得到自由，但是你需要知道真正的自由是什么。
Real freedom means no more control by birth, death, disease, and old age.
真正的自由就是代表了你已经不会受到生老病死的控制。
You may try for political or economic freedom,
可能你尝过这种政治或者是经济的自由，
but are you free from material nature?
但是你是从物质自然之中自由起来了吗？
How many of you asked to become older?
有谁想要变老？
不想，no，
Don't want to be old。
But it's forced upon you.
但是这是一定会发生的。
When you're a little child, you want to be older. When you're an older person, you want to be younger.
你小孩的时候想要长大，但是你变老的时候，你想要变年轻。
The children think, let me be older and then I'll be more independent and have more fun.
小孩子说：“我长大以后了，我就可以更独立了，可以更好玩。”
And the older persons think, let me be younger, then I'll have more fun.
但是呢，老年人他们会说我年轻一点的话，我就可以玩更多。
But no one can have fun as long as they're under the control of material nature.
但是呢，只要那个人呢是受制于这个物质自然的话，他们也不会有什么好玩的。
So it's natural to want to be free and liberated.
所以呢，自然的，如果我们想要得到自然，得到自由，得到解脱，
The spirit soul wants to become free from the control of material nature.
灵性的灵魂呢，想要免于物质自然的控制。
That's why we follow spiritual rules and regulations, so you become free.
所以为什么我们需要跟随这些灵性的规范守则，才让我们得到自由？
So in the beginning phases of bhakti, there are rules and regulations.
所以呢，在奉爱的开端修习的时候，有这些规范守则，
So that you'll become free of the material disease.
所以让我们免于这些物质的疾病。
So in the beginning, you practice bhakti because it's the doctor's order.
所以开始的时候，我们去修习奉爱，因为这是医生的吩咐。
But in the higher stages of bhakti, you engage in devotional service because you love doing it.
但是呢，在更高层面的奉爱了，我们从事奉爱服务，因为我们自己很爱做这件事。
So first, there's the therapeutic stage.
首先是这个治疗的阶段，
You execute bhakti because the guru says you must do this.
你去履行奉爱，因为灵性导师叫你这样做。
But that therapeutic stage leads to the relishing stage.
但是呢，这个治疗的阶段呢，就会带到你去这个享受的品味的阶段。
In the relishing stage, you have greed for pleasing Krishna.
在这个享受品味的阶段呢，你会对取悦 Krishna 会开始有贪念。
So we want to make progress. So first we adopt the therapeutic stage, and then on its own, in a natural way, comes the relishing stage.
所以呢，如果我们想要进步了，我们首先去进行这个治疗的步骤，然后就慢慢带我们去这个品味的步骤。
But even in the therapeutic stage, there is sweetness.
但是呢，就算在这个治疗的阶段呢，也有甜美的方面。
Even in this therapeutic stage where you perform devotional service by rules and regulations, still there's also sweetness.
就算呢，在这个治疗的阶段呢，你去从事关爱服务的时候，根据规范守则去从事的时候，还是会有甜美的。
So you know about sadhana bhakti, yes?
所以大家都认识 sadhana bhakti 吧？
You've heard many lectures about it, yes?
听课听过很多次，对吧？
In the book Perfect Questions, Perfect Answers, I don't know what it is in your language, what the title is.
在这个完美问题、完美答案这本小书里面。
Prabhupada gives a very easy definition of sadhana bhakti.
圣帕普巴德给了一个关于sadhana bhakti 一个很简短的定义。
He said, sadhana bhakti means you do it because I say so.
sadhana bhakti 就是你这样做，因为帕普巴德说你要这样做。
So what do you say about that? The doctor says you must do this.
就像医生说你需要这样做。
How many of you have been sick and gone to a doctor?
有谁病过然后去看医生？
Only one.
有谁
And the doctor says you must do this.
然后医生说你必须要这样做。
Then what do you say?
然后你会怎么回答他？
I'll do it when I'm 70.
70岁才跟你所说吧。
No, you want to be healthy, you do it right away.
当然，你想要健康的，我就马上跟他所说的。
So if we are intelligent, we follow Krishna's instructions immediately.
所以呢，如果我们有智慧的话，我们就会马上跟从 Krishna 的给我们的训示。
And we follow the rules and regulations for our own benefit.
我们跟随规范守则是为了我们自己的好处，
And also the benefit of others.
还有其他人的好处。
Because the Krishna conscious person is the true friend of all living entities.
因为呢，有 Krishna 自觉的人才是所有生物体真正的朋友。
The Krishna conscious person is the true lover of everyone.
Krishna 自觉有 Krishna 自觉的人呢，他才是所有人真正的爱人。
Because the Krishna conscious person is reminding everyone of who they are and that they are part of Krishna.
因为有 Krishna 自觉的人呢，他会提醒所有人他们是谁呢？
So now we're ready for Damodarastic.
那我们现在可以念诵这个 Damodara 吗？
That was just the preparation.
刚才只是准备。
Who will play Mridanga?
Which Prabhu is there?
Namami Svaram Sachet Anandarupam Lasat Kundalam Go Kule Brajamanam. Yashoda Biolukala Davamanam Paramishtam Ajan Tato Jucha Gopya.
Yashoda Biolukala Davamanam Paramishtam Ajan Tato Jucha Gopya.
Rudantamu Netra Yugmam Vijantam Karam Boja Yugmena Satanka Netram.
Rudantamu Netra Yugmam Vijantam Karam Boja Yugmena Satanka Netram.
Muswasa Kampa Chirekanka Kanta Stita Grivam Damodaram Bhakti Badam. Iti Driksha Lila Bir Ananda Kunde Swagosham Nimaj Jantam Akyapayantam.
Iti Driksha Lila Bir Ananda Kunde Swagosham Nimaj Jantam Akyapayantam.
Tari Eshita Greshu Bhaktaji Tattvam Puna Prema Tastam Shata Priti Vande.
Tari Eshita Greshu Bhaktaji Tattvam Puna Prema Tastam Shata Priti Vande.
Varam Deva Moksham Na Moksha Vadimva Na Chanyam Vineham Parishada Piha.
Varam Deva Moshana Moshava Dimva Nachaya Vineham Parishada Piha.
Idam Teva Punata Gopala Balam Sara Memanyasya Virastam Kimanyai.
Idam Deva Punata Gopala Balam Sarane Manasya Virastam Kimanyai.
Idam Temukam Bhojam Ajanta Nilai Vritam Kuntalai Snigda Raktaischa Gopya.
Idam Temukam Bhojam Ajanta Nilai Vritam Kuntalai Snigda Raktaischa Gopya.
Mushchumbitam Bimbarakhadarang me Manasya Virastam Alam Lakshalabai. Namo Deva Damoda Ananta Vishnu Prasida Prabodhuka Jalabdi Magnam.
Namo Deva Damodara Ananta Vishnu Prasida Prabodhuka Jalabdi Magnam.
Kripa Drishti Drishtati Dinam Bhatanu Grihanesha Mamagyam Edyaksha Drishya. Kuvaratma Jo Bhatta Murjaivayadvat Twaya Mochito Bhakti Bhaja Krita Cha. Tata Prema Bhaktim Swakame Priyachcha Namokshe Graho Mesti Damodareha. Namaste Stu Damne Spura Deepti Damne Twaidi Odarayata Vishvasya Dhamne. Namo Radhikaya Tvariya Priyaya Namo Nanta Lilaya Devaya Tubhyam. Tvariya Priyaya Namo Nanta Lilaya Devaya Tubhyam. Namo Radhikaya Tvariya Priyaya Namo Nanta Lilaya Devaya Tubhyam. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jai Jai Gopal Jai Jai Govinda Jai Jai Gopal Jai Jai Radha Ramana Hari Govinda Jai Jai Radha Ramana Hari Govinda Jai Jai Govinda Jai Jai Gopal Jai Jai Hey Govinda Jai Jai Gopal Jai Jai Radha Ramana Hari Govinda Jai Jai Govinda Jai Jai Gopal Jai Jai Hey Govinda Jai Jai Gopal Jai Jai Radha Ramana Hari Govinda Jai Jai Radha Ramana Hari Govinda Jai Jai Radha Ramana Hari Govinda Jai Jai Govinda Jai Jai Gopal Jai Jai Hey Govinda Jai Jai Gopal Jai Jai Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Gaur Hari Bol. Nitai Gaur Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Gaur Hari Bol. Jai Jai Gaur Nitai, Gaur Nitai, Gaur Nitai, Jai Gaur Nitai. Jai Jai Gaur Nitai, Gaur Nitai, Gaur Nitai, Jai Gaur Nitai. Go Premanande. Thank you very much. Now time for questions.
问题的时间了。
Anyone have any questions?
Do we need to have a set of Shiva be happy, no questions. Do we need to have one set of Shiva before we can ask a question?
Who? So Jai Sri Devi Dasi has asked, who doesn't have a set of Srimad Bhagavatam?
专序妈的记在问有谁没有一套的送给我教？
Oh, so you'll get one. You'll get one. Who else doesn't have?
还有谁还没有？
I see two tonight.
特价，请说。哇，
Any more?
还有吗？
谁没有？还有什么？
Three.
没有的举手，有人持。
没有的举手。
All right, she's very enthusiastic.
We have a discount today.
Anyone else? Hey, look here. Did I miss anyone? I know, I counted her. So how many altogether? 4. Very good. 1 man and how many ladies? 3 ladies?
3位女
1, 2, and 3. Okay. Very good. Good beginning only. See how happy everyone's becoming? That Srimad Bhagavatam is going to appear in someone's home.
所以大家会很开心，为什么美国教堂会显现在某人的家中
5. Another one. Where is he? Okay. 6. You also. Together or?
They are new devotees. They don't have a whole set of Bhagavatam at home. They are the potential candidate.
But everyone who wants to become a devotee has a set of Srimad Bhagavatam.
谁想要变成奉献者的话，需要一套的
You have neck beads, yes? Then you must have Srimad Bhagavatam. It's part of joining the club.
才可以就是参加这个会这样入会。
Very good. All right. Questions? Sit down.
大家想要问问题，请举手。
So let's hear the perfect questions.
听听完美的问题。
Yes.
讲中文了，翻译的可以。就是我们刚才非常的快乐。
So we are just very happy just now.
当然Gurudev 有说我们应该让 Krishna 快乐。
But Maharaj, you mentioned that we should make Krishna happy.
You make Krishna happy when you chant his name.
就是你念诵 Krishna 圣名的时候呢，你就让他快乐了。
我的问题是，我怎么知道 Krishna 是快乐的？我怎么样去体验？
So her question is, how do I know Krishna is happy, and how do I experience that Krishna is happy?
You were dancing in kirtan.
你在 Kirtan 里面跳舞，
Isn't that the experience?
这就是你的体验。
You have some doubt, you ask me.
你有困惑的话就问。
Look at it. She has a big smile on her face.
他笑容这么大。
Swami Prabhu, I want to know something more about Prabhupada character.
You have his books? Do you have his books?
More about.
Do you hear what I said? Do you have his books?
对，你有没有上帕布帕的书？因为帕布的问题就是他想要知道帕布帕更多的
A lot of.
很多。他说
You have all the Srimad Bhagavatam?
你有洛
But
迦瓦塔
I
没有？
never meet Prabhupada. I want to know.
No, you can meet Prabhupada. You listen.
你不能够去直接跟帕布帕见面，你需要聆听他。
You meet him in his books.
So I
你在
come,
书
Yeah,
中
you
看到他
listen. Don't talk when I'm
so
talking.
I come here is meet you. From
But I'm
you.
telling you to meet Prabhupada in the books.
我告诉你，从书中与帕布帕见面。
You want to meet me? Well, that's what I'm telling you to do.
Sometimes-
No, you listen.
Sometimes
Okay, enough. You think about that.
Sometimes
Hare Krishna.
他说完先嘛。
对，
Anyone else?
还有学
Questions?
问问题。
Yes.
What if our happiness? What if I want to be happy? So later I will serve Krishna better. Is it okay?
就是如果变得更快乐的话，我就可以服务
In the
的
beginning-
更好，对吧？
In the beginning stages of bhakti, we think like that.
在奉爱开始修习的阶段，我们可能这样想。
We make deals with Krishna. We try to.
我们常常跟 Krishna 讲价。
Krishna, give me what I want to be happy, then I give you what you want.
Krishna， 你给我想要的，让我快乐，我就会给你想要的。
Give me a handsome husband and a house by the seashore.
给我一个英俊的老公，还有在海边的房子。
And then I'll chant Hare Krishna.
我就会念诵 Hare Krishna。
That's not the best way to be happy.
但这并不是变得快乐最好的方法。
The best way to be happy is to do everything for Krishna's pleasure.
最好的方法变快乐的，就是为了取悦 Krishna 去做一切。
But don't worry.
但不需担心。
If you want to be happy yourself by chanting Hare Krishna, go right ahead.
如果你想要自己变得快乐的话，你通过念诵 Hare Krishna 就马上可以快乐。
Gradually you'll go to the higher platform.
慢慢的就会达到更高的层面。
So we're not going to persecute you because you want to be happy.
那当然，我们不会因为你想要变快乐而控告你。
I saw you in Kirtan. You were jumping.
我看到你在 Kirtan 里面在跳起来。
Weren't you happy?
你快乐吗？
But you weren't chanting your name.
那你并不是在念诵自己的名字。
You were chanting Krishna's name.
你在念诵 Krishna 的名字。
Good. Maybe you have a name like a name of Krishna.
可能你有 Krishna 的名字吗？
No.
灵性。
Yeah.
Ksenija.
Huh?
KS.
That's not a name of Krishna.
灵性名字。
Ah.
Spiritual
No, she's not.
Oh, you should get a spiritual name.
所以你需要得到一个灵性的
A
名字。
spiritual name reminds you of Krishna.
灵性的名字让你忆记起 Krishna。
So it's okay that you want to practice bhakti so that you will be happy.
如果你想要修习奉爱让自己变快乐是可以的，
That is intelligent.
这也是智慧，
But there's a higher level.
但是也有更高的层面。
Gradually you'll go to that higher level
慢慢的，你就会达到那个更高的层面。
in which you think, Krishna, I just want to please you for your happiness.
我们应该这样想，Krishna， 我只想要取悦你，为了你的快乐。
Do you know what Srimati Radharani prays?
你知道 Srimati Radharani 怎么祈祷吗？
Lord Chaitanya reveals this
主彩他娘他有揭
at
示
the,
给我们，
at the end of Chaitanya Charitamrita.
在这个永恒的财产业经最后的。
She prays, Krishna, if my unhappiness makes you happy, then I won't call it my unhappiness. I'll call it my happiness.
他说：“如果Krishna， 如果我的不快乐让你变得快乐的话，那我就不会称我的不快做不快。”
That's the highest level of bhakti.
这就是奉爱最高的层面。
Just by hearing it, we can become purified.
就仅仅去聆听，我们就可以得到净化。
That's the highest level.
这是最高的层面。
But you have to start somewhere.
你也必须从某处开始。
I remember when I was a new devotee, do you know the first verse I learned?
当马哈拉是一个新奉献者的时候，你们知道他第一个学习的诗节是什么？
Those who are serving Krishna are first-class experts in their self-interest.
那些服务 Krishna 的人呢，就是为了自己的利益，就是去追求自己的利益最高层次的人。
It's the nectar of devotion.
这是奉爱的甘露里面。
You have that in your language, that book?
Yes.
中文版我们
How many have read Nectar of Devotion?
有
Raise your
谁读
hand.
过奉爱的甘露？
Those who are serving Krishna are the experts, the best experts in their own self-interest.
所以那些服务 Krishna 的人呢，就是追求他们的自己的利益里面呢最高最精通的人。
So when I was 22 years old, that verse meant very much to me.
所以当马哈拉22岁的时候，那个世界对他来讲很有意思。
Yes, I'll be the first-class expert in my own self-interest.
所以呢，需要变成了就是追求自己利益的最高层次的精英。
But then, maybe I became a little purified and started thinking, what gives Krishna pleasure?
但是呢，可能他变得一点点进化了，就开始想了什么才可以给 Krishna 快乐。
Anything else?
还有
No other questions?
有谁想问问题？
Yes.
Hare Krishna，我也很喜欢这个奉爱瑜伽的这个生活，但是呢，也是很快乐、很开心的，但是也减少了很多那些以前的欲望。可是我们为了生活，我们必须得工作，如果不工作的话都没钱，那个生活怎么办呀？刚才他说减少欲望嘛。
So Mataji is asking, she loves her life in the practice of bhakti yoga as well, but she found that her material desires also decreased as she practiced. But because she has to maintain her life and she has to work, so yeah, she still has to pursue some material things.
Yes, but your work is not ordinary because it's for supporting a bhakti lifestyle.
但是你的工作并不是寻常的工作，因为是为了支持你的奉爱的生活的。
You're going to work to give yourself a bhakti life.
你去工作是为了让自己给予自己一个奉爱的生活。
Like getting a set of Srimad Bhagavatam.
得到一套的佛家瓦坛。
That's spiritualizing your work.
这就是让你的工作灵性化。
The karmi, the materialist, goes to work to get for me.
物质主义者呢，就会去工作是为了为自己得到一些东西。
But you're going to work to give.
但是你去工作是为了给予。
To give yourself a bhakti life.
给予自己奉爱的生活。
You have family?
Yeah.
To give a bhakti life to your family.
给予你的家庭这个奉爱的生活。
And give it to as much of the world as your resources allow.
就是你的资源有多少，你就根据这个资源去给予，你的尽可能给予全世界。
That is spiritual economics.
这就是灵性的经济。
So again, someone in Maya who's in illusion thinks, I'm going to work, I'm going to get this for me and that for me and I'll be happy.
那但是那些在假象的人呢，他们就会觉得我工作是为了让自己得到这个东西，某个东西我得到以后就会变得快乐了。
That's materialism.
这就是物质主义。
Arjuna is fighting in Bhagavad Gita.
Arjuna 在博家梵歌里面在打仗。
But he's fighting for Krishna.
他是为了 Krishna 所做的。
Arjuna doesn't say, "Oh Krishna, drive the chariot and I will sleep in the back."
他并不是跟 Krishna 说了，Krishna 你去驾这个马车，我在后面睡觉就好了。
No, Arjuna is fighting.
不会，因为
He's working.
Arjuna 在战斗，他是在工作。
But for Krishna's pleasure.
但是是为了取悦 Krishna。
Okay.
但是，比如我小孩，我儿子他在国外读大学，他要花很多费用，我们肯定是要去为他那个挣一些钱的嘛。
So because her son is still studying abroad, so because of that, she has to earn a lot of money to support that.
His family life.
这就是家庭生活。
But your life has Krishna in the center.
但是你的生活是有 Krishna 在中间。
And then you're going to get a set of Srimad Bhagavatam.
你也会得到去拿一套这个佛教晚堂。
Don't give me the excuse, my apartment is too small.
不要找借口，我的家太少了。
Yes, this is a big excuse in Hong Kong.
这是
Yes.
香港一个很大的借口。
It's just 12 books, or maybe 15 books.
可能12、13本而已啊。
他说20个。
没有14本，14本，12，
但是没有14天，他没有18，没有2天没有。
All right, any other? You have a question?
请问古马哈达家，就是呼噜让我们去读书，那我们怎么样去读这个书，然后才能，比如说国家梵歌是 Krishna 在说话，才能取得你像这个帕布帕圣人帕布帕的要旨。上帕帕在说话，怎么样去读才能取得和帕帕的连接？然后还有一个
我先问这个就是so Mataji said so Guru orders us to study Prabhupada's book and the Bhagavad Gita and so on. So So how do we know that we are connected to Srila Prabhupada through the purport and his translation?
How do we know?
就是我们怎么知道我们在读的时候是跟 Prabhupada 有连接是什么？Yes, how do we know we are connected to Prabhupada when we study his books?
Are you reading the books?
你真的有在阅读吗
You're reading?
我在读，但是我们群主
啊
读到连接。
She is studying, but she didn't find the connection.
That is not true.
不对，不会这样的。
You're reading the books, you have connected.
你在读的话，已经连接了。
就是读就会被。
Especially if you act according to what the books say.
特别就是你根据书中所说的去行事。
You're trying to do that?
你有尝试这样做吗？
读了，没有太了解。
She read, but she didn't really act. 我可能不懂。
You're chanting Hare Krishna?
你有念诵 Hare Krishna？
You're engaging in devotional service?
有做方爱服务吗？
有做服务。
Yes.
So that's what the books say.
这就是书叫你做的事。
So, okay, you want something more? I'll tell you this.
你想要更多的话，马哈拉跟你说。
When you're reading, you pray, "Oh Krishna, please let these words enter deeper into my heart."
当你在阅读的时候，你向 Krishna 祈祷 ，Krishna， 请你让这些话语更深入的进入我的内心。
Okay?
好吗？
You have all the books in your home?
你有家中有所有的书吗？
国家梵歌、国家瓦坛，还有上帕布帕的其他的一些书籍都有。
Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam, and other Prabhupada's books.
All right, so you read them very closely.
所以你很小心的去仔细的去阅读。
Prabhupada said that reading his books is a better way of knowing him than being with him physically.
帕布巴德说过了，如果你想更好的理解圣帕布巴了，阅读他的书了，是比起跟他个人的联谊更好的。
Okay?
Oh, I learned that.
Anyone else?
还有问题吗？
Yes.
Hare Krishna, Buddha， 就是我想问一个问题，就是 Buddha， 你刚刚在讲到的，只要我们享受这个就是享乐，就是这个物质的这个享乐的话，我们就要去控制它。那么控制这个词的话，是不是就是我们如何去去平衡这个控制？如果这个欲望不达到的话，我们刻意的去控制，是不是也是一种压抑？就是它这个种子也是不是还是在这个内心的心里？
就是你的意思就是你不去控制的话，可能会压抑它。
对。
这样好。So Maharaj, you just mentioned that if we have some material desires and we want to fulfill it, that means that we have to control. But then sometimes if we want to give up this material desires, then we try not to control it. But would it become a kind of suppression that I just suppress the material desire and try not to control it?
Take the superior desires.
你去取这个自尊的欲望。
就是把它就是转化。
You have Srimad Bhagavatam second canto?
你有国家瓦坛的第二篇吗？
不对，我有。
Yes, she has.
There is said, Akamo Sarva Kamo Va, Moksha Kamo Daraji, whether you are free from material desires or full of all material desires, engage in Krishna's service.
那你有一个思节就是提到了，无论你是充满物质欲望，或者是已经免于所有物质欲望，都去从事 Krishna 从事方爱服务。
Bhakti has the therapeutic stage.
方爱是有这个治疗的阶段。
So, okay, I have material desires, but then you develop spiritual desires and they will overpower the material desires.
我有这个物质欲望，但是我是开始产生这个灵性欲望的时候，它就会凌驾于这些物质的欲望。
Okay,
Okay? This is the whole bhakti program
这就是整个放爱的一个过程，
to overpower the material desires with spiritual desires.
就是用灵性的欲望去凌驾物质的欲望。
But if you just try to suppress, that will not work.
但是如果你只是想要去压抑的话，就没有用。
You have to have something better.
你需要有更好的。
Suppression, repression will not last.
因为你压抑的话，这不会持久。
That's what you're worried about, yes?
这就是你所担心的吧？
Suppression is not the solution.
所以压抑并不是解决方法。
No. I mean, yes. I mean, no.
又不又好这样。
我可以再问一个问题吗？
Can she ask one more question?
Do you have a set of Bhagavatam?
一套佛教完了。
我有。
Yes, she has.
All right.
感觉好像我所有的问题都要看国家瓦坛。
She's asking whether she can find all the answers to her questions in Bhagavatam.
Yes, there is one chapter in second canto that says it's the title of the chapter is Bhagavatam is the answer to all questions.
所以在第二篇也有这样的一个世界，就是如果有就是那个书的名字是国家瓦坛的话，它就是所有问题的答案。
那就不得赐予我去理解瓦坛的知识。
So please bless me so that I can understand the knowledge in Bhagavatam.
Yes, definitely.
当然了，
That is a wonderful desire.
这是一个很美妙的欲望。
See, you know what spiritual desires are.
所以你知道灵性欲望是什么了吗？
So that will push down the material desires.
所以它会推下这些物质的欲望。
As Krishna says in second chapter of Gita,
所以佛家梵歌第2章 Krishna 这样说
Param Distva Nivartate. By getting the higher taste, you let go of the lower taste.
你得到更高的品味的时候，你就会放下低等的品味。
So absorb yourself in hearing and chanting and serving Krishna.
所以呢，你就是沉浸自己去聆听唱诵和理解 Krishna，
Okay?
好吗？
Then you'll finally be happy.
你最终就会变得快乐。
No questions, men? You know, Mukunda Angri Prabhu knows everything. Yes.
知道一切。
Maharaj, the point you said about happiness and there is a control because sometimes it's very subtle.
Yes.
You know, right? So is there a fear factor involved behind control or this fear? Because of fear we try to control or?
Yes. You can translate?
所以的问题就是我们有这个物质的欲望的时候，我就想要控制。所以，但是呢，在这个控制的背后呢，会不会有一种恐惧？因为我出于恐惧，所以我才想要控制呢？
Yes, the fear is unless I control this situation, I won't get what I want.
那所以这种恐惧就是呢，除非我控制了这一切，否则我就得不到我想要的。
I want a certain material outcome.
我想要某一种物质的结果。
I want to be satisfied.
我想要满足。
My fear is that unless I control the situation, it's not going to happen.
我的恐惧就是除非我可以控制到这个情况。
And a disaster can happen any moment.
但是灾难是什么时候都可以发生的。
So I have to make adjustments constantly.
所以我必须要随时去做出调整。
Oh no, what problems will tomorrow bring?
明天会有什么问题呢？
We're always in a state of fear
我们常常都处于恐
in
惧，
material existence.
在物质的存在当中。
So therefore, let me control to make sure nothing bad happens.
所以让我自己控制，好让坏事不会发生。
Let me control so I can get what I want.
让我去控制，才得到想要的东西。
And what is the greatest disaster?
但是最大的灾难是什么？
I don't get what I want.
就是我得不到自己想要的。
Oh, catastrophe.
就是太大的灾难。So what should we do? She's asking.
Huh?
How to do? What should we do? Do you have a one set back over there?
She's asking. So what should we do?
We want what Krishna wants.
我们要 Krishna 所要的。
Yes.
我有个问题，拜鲁玛哈大长，我有个问题就是怎么样培养谦卑的心态去读圣典佛法。
So Mataji says obeisances unto you, and how do we cultivate a humble mood to study Srimad Bhagavatam?
Associate with humble, dedicated devotees.
跟这些谦卑投入的奉献者去联谊。
Do you know some?
你认识一些吗？这样的奉献者吗？
So associate with those who can elevate you.
所以跟这些能够提升你的人去联谊。
This is one of the essential principles of bhakti.
这就是奉爱里面一个很重要的原则。
Associating with advanced devotees.
跟进步的奉献者去联谊。
That's the main reason to come to the temple.
这也是来庙里面的其中一个重要原因。
Not just for socializing in an ordinary way.
不是为了这是一些普通的社交的目的。
You're coming to the temple because you're looking for the association of advanced devotees.
你来庙的目的是为了去寻找一些进步的奉献者的联谊。
Okay?
好吗？
So tomorrow we'll continue with Damodara.
所以明天我们
Text 2.
在谈这个 Damodara 的第二个事件。
The question we're going to explore tomorrow is Krishna, is he really fearful or he's just pretending to be fearful?
所以我们明天要探讨的问题就是 Krishna 是真的害怕还是他在装害怕而已。
Queen Kunti Devi in the first canto says she's bewildered about this point.
昆蒂皇后在第二章的时候，她就在想了，她为了这个问题，她感到很困惑。
Is Krishna really afraid of Mother Yashoda's stick, or is he just faking it?
Krishna 真的害怕亚修达妈妈的棍子吗？还是他只是在装？假装。
All right. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna.
谁听的这个佛教瓦坛？我。还有呢？好不？这个吗？可以升不减。好，可以升。那好。
很吃香的，又有折挡。
会不会哈？我